Have you ever been in a work meeting or chat when people are talking about some culturally specific stuff that you have no idea about? And this is specifically true for women of color. And you wonder, am I supposed to know that? What am I missing? Right? The little inkling of imposter syndrome starts to show up. But you don't have imposter syndrome. You're just witnessing the ways that privilege works. Have you ever noticed, for example, when you're in a room full of people, but somebody emerges and immediately they become more confident because they know the other people? People who seem like they're connected usually have been mentored or sponsored or vouched for by somebody who they know. They don't ask themselves if they belong there, and in that same time, you're there sitting, oh, maybe I don't belong here. Maybe there's more that I need to know because I'm lacking. First-gen professionals, especially women of color, often enter situations where they might feel that they are lacking. But the truth is that somehow you entered into that space without networks, without someone giving you a hand. No one was puppeteering for you. You got in because of your merit. You showed up with all the receipts, all the degrees. And unfortunately, that's also the reason why we end up being the workhorses, and why other people get more visibility and get sponsored into promotions faster. Workplaces are designed to reward people with this type of access, not people who grind. So it's really easy to internalize that gap and think that you're the problem. The reality is that you're not lacking in merit, you're lacking in social capital. And that's something that sometimes other people are born into. That's why every corporation will have a panel, usually of women, who will talk about imposter syndrome and what you can do to overcome it, as if though it's some personal flaw and not a characteristic of the capitalist patriarchal system that we live in. Because if they make you think the problem is you and not their closed networks or the systems that keep those biased decision-making processes in place, then they don't have to be held accountable. They can keep picking mentees that are along their same racial and class and gender lines without problem. You see, one of the wildest things that I've learned in the professional world, whether it be in corporate or in academia, is that when people are hiring, they're only asking themselves 3 questions. 1 is, can they actually do the job? 2 is, if we give them an offer, will they actually come? And 3 is, can we live with her or them? And that 3rd question, can we live with them? That usually applies most friendly to people who they already know. This is why you see friends hiring friends. This is why you see the same clusters of people going back and forth between different companies that do the same type of thing. People bring their networks over. Just imagine if you've made it without access to those networks, if you've built your career on talent,